Wow, what a beautiful day we're having here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I thought the winter was coming because last week it was like low 60s, and even in the mornings it's like 40 degrees. But today, just trying to soak in all the sun before it's gone. But on this episode of the podcast with Rhys McNicholl was awesome. Rhys breaks down what it's like to live in one of the most expensive zip codes in our country, Aspen, Colorado, and how he transitioned from Tennessee to Colorado and started his own business, which is really, really awesome. He works with a lot of high net worth individuals. Obviously, he's managing homes in Aspen, Colorado. So a lot of these guys are millionaires and billionaires. So it's kind of cool to hear from Rhys what it's like working with some of these high net worth individuals. I appreciate everybody for watching these podcasts and supporting the mission and the dream. If there's any feedback or criticism from the people that care and want to see this go to the next level, just shoot us a DM. Just leave a comment on one of the videos, man, and we'll definitely make some adjustments to try to make the whole thing better for everybody. So without further ado, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Hamburger.
What's up, bro?
Man, it's all up, bro. You ready for ski season?
Dude, look, first of all, for the people watching, Rhys, tell us where you're at, man. Look at this background.
I am in beautiful Aspen, Colorado, deep in the mountains. Deep in the Rockies.
When you called me before we started the podcast and we FaceTime and you showed me the view, bro, I literally could have cried just because of like something that like just the view that simple, bro, just brings so much happiness to me and just
Right? That's why we're here, bro. I think that's what brings a lot of people like us out here. Is just we enjoy being in the mountains and the scenery, you know. It's special to everybody. It's cool to like bond with multiple people over that thing. That same thing.
And it's so true. Like for nobody that's been out to Colorado or been out to like the Rocky Mountains specifically, it just hits differently. Like you get an understanding of like how big, at least for me, like when I was out there in the mountains skiing, like in the backcountry, like you just understand that like you're just one little speck in this big, powerful world, Mother Nature.
Actually, bro, it actually like brings you to that realization how small we actually are, you know?
It
Like
really
how
does.
powerful these mountains really are. They can just swallow you if they wanted.
That is so true, man. And before we get into all the fun stuff, how did you even end up out there? Because I know I was living in Colorado and you were in Wyoming, and then all of a sudden I talked to you one day, bro, and you're like, "We live in Aspen." How did this facilitate?
It kind of went that way. It was almost an overnight deal, man. You know, we were in Wyoming doing the thing, and we're still young. We got a lot of life to live, and we always loved Colorado. I mean, we would always take weekend family trips to Estes Park, and I'd come see you and ski at Copper. You know, like we spend a good amount of time here in Colorado, and just always spoke to my soul, bro. You know, I remember even in high school, like I took a trip with the family, and we stayed in Boulder at a really cool like cliffhanger house. There's boulders built in the house and huge patios, you know. And I remember telling a really good buddy of mine, like, you know, man, like Colorado is it for me. I'll live there one day. So I think since 2015, I really have been manifesting it. You know, we moved from Tennessee to Wyoming and did the family business there. And like I was getting at, you know, Jen and I were young and we were getting comfortable there. And it's like, if you're not pushing and living outside your means and living uncomfortable daily, you know, it's like, why that's just not for me. You know, I don't want to settle for the easy route. I've always just been a go-getter, man. So we're looking at real estate because obviously that's Jen's profession. We pretty much dropped a dot on the map, dude. Like real estate's pricey here and the scenery is incredible, and we can raise our kids here skiing 4 different mountains. You know, that's literally how we picked Aspen. I mean, we just put a dot on the map, dude, and picked it up and headed out.
Damn.
I know.
Love that kind of stuff too. And just for the people listening, Jen is your wife and she's a real estate agent.
Yes.
She
both here in Aspen and in Wyoming, dual licensed.
That's awesome. And she was down for the Colorado trip, like to get out there.
Yeah, through and through. I mean, she's my she's the Bonnie to my Clyde, bro. Whatever I say we want to do, she's with it. You know, she's up for the adventure.
Damn, man, that's awesome. How long you guys been out there now? It's been like what, 5?
This is year 5, yes sir. I know, man. It's flown by for sure. There's a lot of work, and we've been really busy, and I don't know. It's like we take the time off when we can to enjoy the scenery and actually enjoy nature. Otherwise, we keep our head down and just work, just like everybody else. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And for the kids, obviously, we know me and you we're good friends. We've been friends for a while now, but how
Yep.
was that transition like with the kid, like moving, new place, kids, new business, job? Like, bro,
You know, it
you
all
make
didn't
it
happen
look
at
good.
once.
Like
I
you don't
mean,
have any wrinkles. You look good, bro.
I'll be gray next year, bro, if it keeps it up. I mean, the money's coming and life's good, right? But we're still working hard, and it's super stressful and a lot to tolerate. So, yeah,
Mm.
no, the wrinkles are coming.
Nah, bro, you make it look good. And when I came
I
out
appreciate
there
it, brother.
last winter, just like 'cause I don't have any kids. We just got married a few months ago. So like when I'm like around my friends and their family and just sitting back and watching how they can like getting you guys are doing Jen's going to work, you're getting the kids ready, we're going skiing. Like the way you just like can make it work, bro. As I'm getting older, I find it so like I'm appreciative to see like my homies do that, but I'm like, damn, bro, maybe I can do it one day too.
That's it, man. Life's nothing but a mindset, and you can do whatever you want, man. Literally, you make it work. You know,
Mm, that's a fire quote.
that's it, man. I mean, and I guess to answer your question, like what it was like moving here with the kids and stuff. I mean, we weren't. They were really young when we lived in Wyoming, so like we weren't. I would say we did live there longer, but we're more established here. You know, like we're more involved with the community here than we were in Wyoming, and they're grown to the point now they have like lifelong friends here, whereas they were just little. You know, kids don't remember at a certain point in their life, and that's
True.
where we were at when we lived in Wyoming. So they pretty much only know Colorado, and it's easy, man. They love it. They both my kids literally just told me this morning on the way to school, like, Dad, you know how it's getting cool outside? It's almost winter time. We're ready to ski, like we're just mountain people, dude. We just live for the snow.
Yeah, that's awesome. I guess that makes sense too. When the kids are like a younger age, it's not like they have their friend group already that you're like taking it away from
Exactly.
like their sports teams or whatever that you have to start over again. So
Exactly. Yeah, they basically started from here. I mean, I think Bailey had to be like 5. Well, we've been here 5 years. So yeah, Bailey was. You're gonna make me do math on the screen. We're gonna have to crop this one.
come on, man.
Oh man, she's
Kids are gonna
7.
watch this one day and be like, Dad, you don't know my age?
Yeah. So Bailey was like 4 years old when we moved here, pretty much. Maybe just turned 5.
Heard.
So this is all they know,
Yeah,
which
man.
is I mean that's in my favor. Nobody wants to leave. So we struggle through and grind it out, bro, and we figure out how to live here and adapt and overcome.
Yeah, love that. And like looking at the view now, like I'm trying to, because people don't know, but we're both from like Clarksville, Tennessee, which is
Right?
the
Yeah,
complete opposite of
burgers,
where you're sitting at right now.
dude.
Do you
Slim to
ever
none.
think about like how life would be if you were still in Clarksville?
Yeah, actually, I have, and I have a really good childhood friend that still lives there, and we fed off each other, bro. So like that's why you and I jive, right? Because like
Mm,
we're both motivated personalities, and we both want to go get it. So like when you having a huge accomplishment or I do, we're both hyped for each other. So
right.
that's the kind of friendships I've always made. Like I don't like people who like to suck off you, right? Like bring your value, right, and be a good person, and then we'll just mesh. That's just it's natural. So I have a good buddy that's still there, and I mean he's doing great, dude. He's working for a new company doing like big electrical upgrades for factories, and I mean I would have been a go getter still, right? But like I think the like scale of that is what's different, and like the opportunity here is like so much larger. It's a different scale of life. It's different living. It's people who acquire the finest things in the world, right? So it's like we cater to that.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
very well said. Lifestyle. And speaking of the lifestyle, bro, is like you low key have to be tough to like survive comfortably out there in the
Yeah,
mountains. Like even like when it's in the wintertime, like getting up and getting the kids to school or getting to work, bro, it's like these people out there, especially like they're in the community or locals, like they're tough people.
definitely. Yeah, it's not easy to live here if you're not of the mindset that you're going to overcome and adapt. That's really
Right.
it. I mean, with that being said, to touch on the toughness, I mean, you have people here, dude, that ride their bikes in the dead of winter with a ski rack on the back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the life we live because we're used to being like that. So it's perspective, right? And I guess that's life in general. It's perspective. But like here, somebody from Tennessee is like, damn, that's a tough life. Like it's cold and you get snowed in, but like people that live here, that's what we live for. It's like that's when they.
Hey, Pa, you had an incoming call?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back on. But no, you're totally
That's
right.
still good.
Yeah, you're good. You're totally right. Because the people that are there, like, they're there. That's what they're there for. Even when I lived there, like, in the middle of winter, like, I would walk. I didn't have a vehicle for like the first 3 years. So, like, I would take the city bus to the grocery store and
Yep.
I'd walk everywhere, bro. And I
Yep.
was always just so happy and thankful, like,
That's it, right? It's like that peace of mind that it actually brings. You feel like you're one with nature. And I think that's what drives everybody to want a piece of this.
yeah. And the views, too. That
Yeah. Yeah,
helps.
dude. It's incredible. I mean, when life's going rough, you just take a few breaths and stare off into the abyss, dude, and you come back. It's like it's that magical, super
Yeah.
majestic here.
And I second that. And 100% agree. I could wake up like out there. Like you said, how like we're hungry and we're drive and we're motivated. The one thing Colorado does have on me that it can put me in a sense of complacency. Just because like
Yeah.
if I was right there where you are, Reese, bro, I would throw my phone away, dog, and I swear I could sit there all day and just
Yep.
be
That's
content.
how it is, dude. That's really how it is. And like, to touch on that, it's like it's tough because like I personally can't throw the phone away, right? Like that's our livelihood is the phone. So like in doing this whole thing is the phone just doesn't stop. And like that's the trade that I make, right? Is like sometimes I have to take the late calls and there's gonna be times on Christmas we get called out to fix stuff at a house. Like that's just it's the dedication, right? It's the drive. So I'm in it to win it, brother.
Yeah, man. And I got your back, bro. Whatever you need to stay out there, because when you're out there, that means I can come and I can visit and come out
Yeah,
there.
dude. We'll get you out here. It's coming.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
We've already talked. I've been in Coldwell Banker's ear about you, and they want you.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude.
Um, well, since we're on the topic, bro, you live in Aspen, Colorado. I don't know the exact statistic, but like that's probably one of like the highest like medium income like housing and what's the word I'm looking for? It's like one of the most like I wouldn't say wealthiest cities. Maybe that might be the word. It's like one of the most wealthiest cities in our country, bro. Aspen.
Yeah, and yep, a town, not even a city, but yes, it is more intricate and complex than the New York City market is. Meaning,
Right.
price per square footage is way higher here than it is even in New York City. I mean, you could buy a skyscraper cheaper than you could buy one of these homes.
It's insane, bro. And
It's
then
it's it is.
it's really insane. And how
But
was that? Go ahead.
it's really just a place for the elite. I mean, you have the biggest names out there are here. I mean, anybody you can think of that has a huge name. They literally we have a road called Red Mountain Road. It's Billionaire Row. I mean, literally like a road for the one percenters, dude. So yeah, this is like the most elite, wealthy people in the world.
Damn. And when you guys were moving out there, did you like was that played in your mindset at all? Is like we're moving
We
to
had
like the
no idea,
most
dude. I thought Jen would sell one house and we were going to be rich. I mean, that was my retirement plan. I'm like, let's go to the mountains and ski. I'll just play with the kids and school them, and you can just sell houses. You sell one a year, and we're good.
Right. One
There's
fucking
1,500 agents here, and only like 100 something odd sales a year. So we didn't know those statistics either, but that's it. I mean, if I would have known those, I mean, it's hard to say would I have taken the leap and moved out here or not, you know? So I'm kind of glad I didn't. I just figured we were going to get it done and get here, and we did, you know?
Yeah, bro. And I've heard so many stories how they're like, there's so much beauty and like power that comes out of like being naive and not knowing anything.
Totally. I can definitely see that.
You know what I'm saying? Even for your situation, like if you guys would have researched like, damn, what rent costs or what the cost of groceries and everything, you might been a little bit more considerate. But if you just
I
pack
know,
up,
right? Like, oh, maybe we should wait a little bit. Yeah, exactly. We would have never pulled the trigger and went. So that's
right?
it. You're right. Ignorance is bliss, dude.
Ignorance is bliss. And if you use it correctly, like similar to how Rhys just did, and then you get there and you figure out a way to make it work.
Oh my goodness. We got a windstorm coming in.
You're
It's funny,
good, bro.
dude. I moved from Wyoming out of the wind, and it followed me. I guess it's usually not ever windy here.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Um, Speaking of Wyoming, you were just not in Wyoming not too long ago. When I was texting you because we share location, it popped up. How was that?
Yeah, it was good. My parents just closed on a mountain house on Casper Mountain, so
Good
they
for
owned a
them.
house there and sold it, you know, during COVID and profited pretty well. So that was their reasoning, and they lived in town for, I think, probably 5 years now since we left. Um, my dad, dude, he's just a mountain man through and through too. So it's really like been heavy on his mind and a big weight on his shoulders. Like, all right, we got to find the perfect place to get back up there, and they finally did, dude. After 5 years of looking, they found they had recently bought some property. It was like 5 acres, and now they just bought another 5 acres with a nice house and shop. So it's back on. My
And
dad's happy. He can snowmobile right out of the garage. There's a little ski resort, 600 vertical feet, probably a mile up the road. I mean, it's epic.
that is awesome. And like, especially if that's what you want, you really can't ask for more, bro. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, he feels complete for sure. I mean, my dad. I think I get the drive from both my parents. I mean, both of them are determined and have been ambitious my entire life. But yeah, my dad's like me, dude. If he wants something, he gets it, and he got it.
yeah, good for him, bro. I love hearing that kind of like you said, bro. I love like patting the people on the back that deserve it. Like, I like
Yeah,
good
for sure.
somebody that wants something, they went out and get it, bro. Like, you can't do anything but give major respect to that person.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Both good and bad. I mean, I definitely learned a lot from my parents. You know, I mean, they're a huge role in my life and my whole family's life with that. So yeah, family's close, man. Family's the most important thing. Yes, sir. You know how it is. You're the same way, bro. We're brothers. We're family.
I know. I mean, you can listen. Now you have like you're a son, you're a husband, you're a father, a brother, a homie,
All kinds of stuff, dude.
everything, bro.
Feels good. Kind of feel like I'm finding my place in life. You know, I was always a weird kid, bro. I mean, I've always been bigger. I could do things that a lot of people couldn't though, like dirt biking, dude. Like I used to race dirt bikes. I was that kid. They're like, this guy can't hit this jump. He's way too big. And then I'd launch and like they wouldn't even they wouldn't even know how it happened. You know, like I've just been that guy, bro, my whole life. All the numbers have been against me, and I beat the odds
Damn, bro. And you're gonna continue to keep doing it too.
for sure, man. Yep, I give myself no choice. I mean, failure is just a learning curve. You know, you fail and you get up and you try again. And eventually, you figure life out.
Right. See, bro, that's why we're such good homies because we got similar mindset in that kind of way of thinking. A lot of people, especially as you get older, like yeah, you get older, you have kids, and like time, like the time you have goes away. But like, there's
Yep,
so many people. I'm not, obviously not going to use any names that just like throw in the towel way too early.
for sure. I know. And then they feel bad. They sit around and feel bad for themselves instead of picking themselves back up and getting after it. You know.
Right. And there's been so many instances where like even my friends that are in these like in these situations and I try like I talk to them, but I can only talk to them so much when every single time it's like just some more bullshit and negativity and they're complaining all
Yep.
the time, bro. And because they're my homies, I tell them and the conversation usually ends there. I'm like, "Bro, why don't you fucking do something about it then?"
Right.
Like
Like it's
you
your
hate
life. You get one shot, man.
right. So many people, my homies in Clarksville, they talk about, "Oh, bro, I hate living in Clarksville. I hate it."
Get up and go.
Move.
No, yeah, there's nothing holding you back, dude. Nothing.
Besides fear, uncertainty of like, oh, can I go out to a new state and make it
The
work?
what
Oh,
if,
yeah.
right?
The
That's
what
it.
if.
Dude, ever since I've left Clarksville, it's been like, what if? And like every time I have taken the opportunity and the chance to better myself and my family, like, dude, it works out that much better every time. But
Every
that's because
time.
that's the mindset that I have, right? Like I don't give in. I'm not weak minded, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. And that's powerful. And that's why we're good homies, because obviously we both think similar and like that. And I just feel
Yeah.
for some of those homies, but I have like three good homies that are still there. And I know one of them, bro. He probably might, you know what I'm talking about too. He has 4 kids, new job, and like before I was moving to Michigan, like I was trying to like connect with him and hang out, and it was always like, bro, I have no time. I got work, and I got kids, I got all this stuff, and I'm like, bro,
But
I
that's
get
it
it.
though. Like you make time for your people. Like I don't have time either, dude. But we jumped on a plane last minute. We were at your wedding. You know what I'm saying?
You make time,
You make the excuse that you don't have time instead of just figuring out how you could have the time.
right, man? And because they're my homies, I'm like, I want to see them like get out and go to a new
Yeah,
city, bro.
it's I don't know, man. Life's a journey for sure, and I'm just always been up for the ride, you know.
Yeah. Actually, I talked to my buddy last night, and we were just going down old memory lane, talking about. We went out to Colorado a few times, and one day we were like coming back from Vail, and the snow was so bad, and like we almost got stuck out there. But luckily, we found an Uber to take us back. But and we were like freaking out because the roads were like terrible. But like thinking it, like looking back at it, and we were talking about last night was like that little bit of chaos that came. Like I love that uncertainty. I'm finding out that like
Yeah,
not thrive, but like I find joy in the uncertainty.
that's like that's a real like true drug in life, right? It's like your adrenaline, dude. So like when you're living life by the seat of your pants, bro, and like the what if is right in your face. It's not even just a thought, you know. You're actually dealing with the what if. Like, yeah, it's a ride. But that's what makes life, dude. It's like those are your experiences, and that's what shapes you.
Yeah.
What
Did
makes
you
you who you
always did you always have this mindset, or did like something like
No,
did
I
you
actually
experience
didn't, dude.
something?
And I do have to give a lot of like the positivity and like just just trust in the gut to like Jen, dude. Because like when I met her, I was one of those people. Like I felt bad for myself, but then she helped me turn around. She's like, look, like quit complaining, like let's get after it. And yeah, Jen really has helped me, dude. She's definitely, like I said, she is Bonnie, and I'm Clyde, bro.
That's awesome. And I believe it too, because it's funny, not to get too much into like the backstory or anything, but me and your wife Jen, we went to high school with each other.
I know.
And I actually like knew and was friends with Jen before I even knew who you were, which is so
Well,
crazy. And
your dad was busting my balls. I probably never would have thought about being your friend, even, dude. That's just how life works, though.
so crazy. And it's funny that you mentioned my dad, because I talked to him yesterday. And I told him that me and you were going to be doing this podcast today, and
I love your dad, dude.
yeah,
Your
he bro,
your mom's a good egg too. Your parents are incredible. It was nice to finally
yeah.
meet you at the wedding.
I appreciate that, man. But my dad is so proud of you. I don't know what you were like in high school, but like I guess to see where you are now, bro, he can't believe. He's like, dude, Rhys, he must have turned it around.
Dude, I was that kid. I just was trying to find my place. You know, I think like every kid, you buy what's in, and like I had all the Jordans. Your dad tells that story. This guy had every pair of Jordans. But yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I still like Jordans, and like that's style, right? And like I like that, and I still have my J's that sit in the closet that I don't even wear because I want to keep them dead stock and new, right? But like that's truly it, dude. I was just trying to find my place. I didn't know who I was. I had just moved from Michigan and went to school in northern Michigan, and life was different. I mean, I was in for a rude awakening moving to Tennessee. I didn't know anybody, you know, and I kind of was just thrown out to like start fresh. I mean, obviously that's like from a kid's perspective, right? Like my parents are like, it's a fresh start and this is great. So it's life's perspective, man. But yeah, no, I definitely wasn't the most polite, respectful young man that I am now. That's for sure. I definitely, your dad and I had words. Let's just put it at that. but he was persistent, man. He saw it in me too from a young age, you know. And I think that's why he's like super proud now, because he's like, damn, like I saw that inside of him, you know. And like he did, bro. He did. That's, you know, as a kid, I'm like, this guy hates me. He's busting my balls. He's trying to make my life hell. It's already hell. Like, leave me alone, you know. And really, that's your dad pushing me because he's seen that I had more in me.
Right. And as a kid, it's hard to understand that. Like,
It is, bro.
why does this guy keep bothering me? And why does he care that my pants are sagging? Why does he care that I'm on time? Like, bro,
Yep.
chill out.
Yeah, like I'm a thug. Let me be one, man.
Right. And then as we're getting older, almost hitting our 30s. It's like, that guy was looking out for me.
Yeah. No, that was so great to see him, dude. It was awesome. It's just like he knows what I used to be like, and now he like can rest knowing that I'm like I'm way different. You know, he brought it out of me. No, yeah, I give your dad all the credit for sure. I talk about him daily with Jen. It's awesome.
Yeah. We obviously got to give credit to you and your wife, is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had to do it, but like, man, he definitely motivated me.
Yeah,
Like
that's
once
awesome.
once that like mindset changed too in life, you know, like I had a kid early, and like once I went through all that and had to grow up fast, I'm like, I seen his like perspective, you know. I was like, this guy really like just knows, like, if you get up and do it, you can do it, because he did it.
Yeah, he really did, because he came from like,
that was the turning point.
yeah, especially, yeah, that's crazy.
Life, dude, it's a journey.
It is, bro, but it's so beautiful.
Better every day.
So beautiful, bro. So what do you got going on now, man? You're out in Aspen, Colorado. What's like, what does work look like? What is like a, because I know what my life looked like when I was out there, bro. It was beautiful, but I didn't have kids. I didn't have a company that I just started. I wasn't
You got a little
married,
more
bro.
freedom.
Yeah, I had a little bit more freedom, but I know like you love what you do in work, so it makes it like
For
it's
sure,
not like
it's
work. You're
enjoyable,
like,
man. I mean, we work with really good people, and that, I mean, that makes life easy there, right? Because like
mm,
there are wealthy people who aren't so easy to deal with, and that's just not a good fit, you know. Like I like to get on that personal level with these people, but work, I mean, it's anything, dude. It's from replacing boilers to pressure washing houses to having windows done. I mean, it's literally anything you can think of. I mean, airport shuttles and vehicle drop offs to the private side, and loading luggage on these people's private jets. And I mean, it's busy, man. It's literally, we take
whoa,
care of the
whoa,
wealthy.
whoa, 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 whoa. You said loading stuff onto private
But
jets?
yeah, dude, we definitely drive out on the tarmac and put luggage in these people's private in private jets all the time. Yeah, man, it's a super exclusive lifestyle.
Wow. And just circle back. So throw it, you skipped a few steps a little bit. So you started your own company when you moved there, high altitude.
Yep, I was a subcontractor to another property management company for quite some time, and you
Mm,
know, really got to learn the ropes, and just figured, you know, like these guys do it pretty good, man. They really do, but I can do it better, you know, and that's it. That's my motivation right there. Is like, I can do it better. I can make better relationships with people where they lacked, and be more personable where these people don't think that I'm just trying to rob their bank accounts, but yet I'm on their team and trying to maintain their asset, you know, their investment.
that's awesome. You said something that really caught my attention is you were already kind of doing the property management with like another company, building up your skills, your knowledge, and then you got to a level where it's like, I'm gonna break off and do my own. There's so many instances where like that applies to so much. Like if you want to go do something, go work for somebody that's doing something similar.
Yeah,
Learn the trade, learn the skills, learn how shit goes down, and then go start your own thing, just like Rhys did.
that's it. Just like any entrepreneur does, pretty much. You know, you got to learn the ropes somewhere. You don't just start a newspaper company and write newspapers your first day on the job. You've worked and hustled and learned that how everything works behind the scenes, and then you take that and you want to do it better. And there's things that the previous place that you worked did that you liked, and there's things that you didn't like, and you change it and you critique it for you. You know? That's pretty much
Mm.
what we. There's definitely a lot of hard feelings about all that too. I mean, especially in such a small valley where everybody knows everybody. It's more of like instead of being happy for each other and like, like, hey, I saw you had an opportunity and jumped on it, and like, we're proud of you and we appreciate working with you and know you're a good guy and let's maintain friends. It's like, oh no, like we're telling subcontractors, like, if you work with this company, you don't get our work anymore. I mean,
That's how it is
there's a
out
lot
there.
of hate towards me doing my own thing for sure, but if you know, haters are gonna hate, bro. If people aren't hating, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, damn, bro. I didn't know it was like there's like some animosity. And another thing to
That's big,
piggyback
man.
off of the hate is anybody I forgot who said this quote. It was like Jordan Peterson or like somebody along those lines. They're saying like anybody that's doing better than you or like they're at a level where you want to get to as far as like success in business, they're not going to hate on you because they've been in the trenches. They've been in that grind. They understand like that's what it takes. The people that are hating are the people that are like looking at you as like the competitor and like I want to be like him.
It's scarcity mentality, right? It's like I'm scared this guy's gonna do it better than we're doing.
But the super people that are already successful and they got shit going, bro, they don't think like that.
No, I know.
But like if
That's
I'm
it. Like,
successful, you're not gonna hurt my success because I can do it already.
that's it. If you're hanging out with a group of 4 billionaires, chances are you're gonna be the fifth, dude. Everybody wants to benefit each other. Like that's how business works. That's how true entrepreneurs work. It's not about being cutthroat and cutting people off and treating people poorly. It's about working together and making people feel wanted and putting the right people into place in your business. That's what it's about. It's about being a good person. There's a huge lack of that anymore in today's society. People don't appreciate each other. It's just we only care about us and our family, right? And like, I get that. That's good. Like, I care about me and my family too, but you got to care about other people because if people in your community are doing good, then chances are the life is better in general in the valley, right? Like, it's already hard to live here. Why make people feel unwelcome here? Like, you should welcome everybody here and treat everybody the same, whether they're rich or poor. That doesn't matter. If you're a good person, you're a good person.
Damn, bro, that was very well said. That was fucking mic drop in the episode right there, bro. Boom. Yeah, dude. That's so
That's
true,
just it,
bro.
dude. There's a huge lack of real people. I'm a real person. I'm going to tell you how it is. If we got a problem, I'm going to address it. I'm not going to start drama and gossip about it. Let's talk about it. Let's be men here. There's a huge lack of that in the world today.
Absolutely. And just to piggyback off of that, do you think I know the answer already, but I just want to hear your opinion on it. Having that mindset and like the way you go about your business, I feel like because you're doing business with high net worth individuals, they probably appreciate and respect that rather than being like sugary and going around the corners and stuff.
For sure. I think that's really what sets us aside and elevates us, right? Is like, if we get to manage your home long enough and build that relationship with you that I strive to build, like, you're going to realize we're good people and we're not in it to get wealthy. We're in it to take care of good people and create a name for ourselves in this valley and live comfortably here in a place that's so beautiful but so hard to live.
Damn, it is. Damn, bro, it's so you're chill out, Rhys. Slow down, bro. You're dropping fire bombs, bro. God
Hey
dang.
man, I told you I'm real. We just do it how it is, man. There's no sugarcoating here.
I love it, bro. I love it. It's funny that you're in property management now. I was going through and clearing out some of like my old documents just to free up space, and I found this paper that I wrote back in high school. I was like a sophomore in high school. It was like a career essay, and I found it, bro. It was like 2012, 2011, and I
Hey,
found it like Noah Keener. And my career, and I've obviously forgot about this since then. My career was like I want to be in a real estate management. Literally, and I saved it because I like it's cool to look back and I can refer back to it in this kind
that
of
is
stuff.
actually awesome, dude. I got a spot for you.
Hey, and I'll hold you up to that. Before I
Yeah,
come and take that though, were you
come.
always interested in property management or did you just kind of find love for it?
Yeah, I mean, I always knew that I wanted to do something with real estate, right? Like, Jen pushes me daily still. She's like, you need to get your broker's license and sell real estate. And, like, that sounds cool. And like the driving around in the nice car and like showing luxury homes and nice lunches and wine. I mean, that's all great, right? But like, I don't know. I'm not a paperwork guy, bro. Like, I love having Jen in the office because she can handle all the paperwork. I just got to go do things in person and work remotely on the phone, and then the paperwork comes through the office email, and life's good, right? Like, I don't have to think about that part. So, my agreement to her was, yeah, I'll get my broker's license, but you're going to do all my paperwork. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I pretty much just, I don't know, dude. I moved here, worked at a ranch that I thought I could make ends meet at and live here, and figured out I couldn't, man. And was just looking for something else, and ran across a property management job that paid okay. I mean, not great, but better than I was making, and I was like, wow, I got into it first couple weeks. It was really cool. I was seeing huge properties, and like, no, what's so great about this is like, yeah, we all want a big house, right? But like, you actually get to normalize like being around properties like this. Like, it's not like I could bring you to a home and you'd be like, holy shit, man, like this is crazy, and like drop your jaw. But like, to me, like, I see that daily, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's cool. It kind of just fell in my lap, and I found a true passion for it, more or less.
I like how you said it normalizes things.
It does. I mean, you like don't feel so like outside, right? Like, yeah, I live in a nice house, but it's not 10,000 square foot like these mansions up here are. But like, that being said, dude, I would have been the kid to drive by these houses and be like, damn, like these are badass houses. And they are, don't get me wrong, they're all gorgeous in their own way, and there's custom things about them that make them super unique. But it's like, I get to normalize that, and I get to know like the materials they use and where they come from, and like that's a normal thing now, right? Like, I can look at walls and go, this is Venetian plaster, right? Like, and I know that's the finish of the paint, and it takes this skill set to do that, and this is what's involved in that. It's like, you get to learn a home inside and out, dude, and that's the coolest thing, right? Is like, your house or my house compared to these houses. I mean, everything's different, from lighting systems to, I mean, dude, they literally have all kinds of different systems. I mean, Crestron and Lutron and Control 4, they have it where you can turn all the lights on and off and shades up and down from your phone, and they got buttons on the wall, literally, and a light switch that you press, and the music starts playing throughout the house. I mean, it's very luxurious. I mean, it's awesome. It's the coolest thing ever.
That is sick.
So it also helps me like normalize that, right? And like, one day I aspire to build a mountain house. I'm going to use these fancy systems that are next level. They're awesome. So yeah, it's cool to really learn like the house inside and out. Whereas I feel like, yeah, once you're once you're a broker for X amount of time, you learn the houses, you're inside and out, but you don't know how to fix the systems, right? And like, that's the whole other side that people don't think about. I get to actually fix those systems and figure out how the lighting system communicates and how everything actually works. So it's special, man. It's great.
Yeah, dude. And just hearing you say it, I can feel the energy. I can feel the passion. Like, you love this shit.
Yeah, it is cool, man. I'm super fortunate. Super
Let
fortunate.
me ask you, even though you're normalized, is there a house in the community or in like you've seen that you're like, damn?
I have my heart set on a house for sure. Yes, it's the one that I'm at, definitely. This house is very special to me. And I have really, I want to say, almost like a family relationship type of deal with the owner. I mean, he's just a really good personal guy and treats me how we should all treat each other, And yeah, he's a really good dude, man. This house is beautiful too. He's the real deal, man. Good guy. I don't want to elaborate too much on him.
Yeah, no, good. Because obviously you're in Aspen, these high net worth individuals. At the same time, they have a high level of like, not security, but like,
Yeah, they
like
just don't. They don't want their closed, right? Like, they try to live the most private life they can. Obviously, their net worths are all presented, so it would take nothing more than you getting his name to know everything about him, basically. So they try to just keep it. They want to show up to Aspen and it be peaceful, right? They don't want it to be like LA where paparazzi's outside the house. They don't want to deal with that. They want the mountains to escape and get away.
And that honestly could probably be like a really good, like, not selling point, but a benefit of working with your company is like, we keep it private, we'll keep it secret. Like, we're not gonna,
For sure.
For our marketing purposes, like put you on blast, or I can see a lot of people like this is me and we own $10 million in asset management, you know? Just like dropping names and stuff. I think that could be like a good benefit of working with your company. Is like, yeah, bro, we're gonna just keep you. Life is just gonna keep going smooth. Don't have to worry about getting your information out there.
I'll put it like this, man. We live in a place where the elite come and have second and third homes. We're the most elite property management company out there. Definitely. We're the most turnkey. I have plumbers and electricians and you name it. People that'll jump like that on a drop of a call, dude. So yeah, we're very exclusive. We're very high end. And we work very closely with the high net worth individuals for sure.
Unless even just doing business with those kind of people, it has to be like beneficial for you, like mindset, like personal growth. Like, I'm sure you can learn from these people too.
All kinds of stuff, man. And this guy that I'm referring to is cool enough that you sit him down and ask him personal questions, and he really dives into it with you. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, you never can have enough knowledge, right? You can learn something daily, so it's cool to be around these people who have somewhat figured it out to create wealth for themselves and their families. You know, it's cool to see how they've done it, and it gives you ideas for sure.
Yeah, I agree too. And I think a lot of people, because when you were talking about the normalizing, I lived out there in Vail for a few years. So, like, obviously it's not Aspen, Colorado, but fucking, bro, the real estate they have is insane. You be skiing through, and I remember because there's a skier and a hockey player. His name is PK Subban. He's like a defenseman. And he married Lindsey Vaughn, who was like a professional skier.
Yeah,
And
she grew up
PK Subban, yeah, PK Subban, he moved to the Nashville Predators and he played in Nashville for a few years. And I remember every time I would take this, it was like what chair? I forgot what chair it was. Maybe like chair 24 or something. And it was right above like the Subban and Vaughn house, bro. And I would always, it's a massive crib. And I just remember like going up and skiing. I would just look down at the cribs, bro.
Isn't it cool about like that too, man? Like, I don't know anything about Lindsey Vaughn really, other than like I know she has a good deal with Oakley, and like Jen rocks her Oakley goggles, right? And when you're driving an Eagle through the roundabout, it literally says like home of Lindsey Vaughn. But I don't know her background. But dude, that's what I've found. Like when you're truly passionate about something in life, like, and you stick with it, like you, for example, with the podcast thing, I was asking you earlier, like, are you making money from YouTube? You know, you're getting all kinds of views. Dude, it comes. Like when you're truthfully passionate about it, that's when you make the most money in your life, you know? It becomes not a job, but more or less like a hobby, you know, and it's like fun and you look forward to doing it. And that's really how I feel about the property management thing. Just how Lindsey Vaughn feels about skiing, how we all feel about skiing. I just wish I was better, I guess.
Don't we all?
Yeah, dude.
But you said it. You said it perfectly, bro. Yeah, you asked me like the podcast. I'm not making any money on it, but I still do it because I enjoy doing it. And there's so many things in my life.
You're gonna be like the Ed Milet show. I mean, you're gonna have the top celebrities on your page talking about stuff on your podcast, dude. Like, just stick with it. Like, I see that in you, right? That's like, just like we said, that's why we're friends, dude. Because like I'm supporting you just as well as you're supporting me. Like, go get it. I see you got it, bro. You do. You got that thing, man.
Damn, bro. I appreciate that.
Thing inside you.
Yeah, but I've been on the opposite line, in the opposite side too, where I have done things. Majority of my like, I would say like getting into my adult and business career was like chasing the shiny object. Was like doing these things because of the money, and it's hard to wrap your head around it when you don't have money. Because I was broke, bro. Like I've been homeless, done the whole thing, couch surfed. And when you don't have money, it's hard to wrap your head around like, oh, let's just do things because you love it and you're passionate and the money will follow. It's hard to wrap your mind around that.
We all fall victim to trading our time for money, you know, and that's just society, dude. It's like, that's the life it is, right? Like you can't do anything without money essentially in this world. So it's like when you're simple minded, like that's what you do. You fall in the crack, you know, people get up and go to work, and that's what you got to do too. You got to trade your time for money. Well, eventually if you expand your mind, dude, like you realize there's more to it. And yeah, like it is going to take you to build it, but then you can put the right people in place, man. And like for me, like my goal is to be more client facing, right? Like I want to ride around when my clients show up and meet them and go over their homes with them. And all right, you want this fixed, and then I'm going to make a list for my guys to come in and handle it, right? And like that's the biggest thing though, is like I have seen people become very successful property managers and no longer even have any communication with the client. They just sit back, they're the owner, they don't reach out to the owner and talk and build the relationship. They just send their guys to do it and collect the paycheck. And that's when it becomes like the homeowner feels like you're just stealing their money essentially, right? Because you're not personable. And like that's where we're different, dude. Like I truly value all my clients and personally have a special relationship with all of them individually, and that's what it's about, right? It's like we live in such a small place. Everybody knows everybody. When you're a good person, you're going to grow organically like that, and that's it for me. I just want to I'm a people person. I really am. I like talking to people and helping people overcome things. You know, I there's a kid that I mentored for quite some time, and he tells you now I'm God, and like I hate that, right? Like I'm like, dude, like you're just my buddy, right? And like I just saw an opportunity and wanted to help you capitalize on it, and that's it, man. I'm just a good person, and good things come for good people. You know, you just got to be dedicated and determined and have the drive.
100%, bro. And I can second that. You are a good dude, man. I can, even like when I see you with your wife and kids, I'm like, dang, bro. Like that's the kind of shit that I aspire to be one day.
I appreciate it, bro. You're a good dude too, though. That's why we're homies, man. For
I want to be
sure. I'd
like
take the
Rhys when
shirt
I
off
grow
my
up.
back for you, bro. I really would.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. Just back to
Keep
the
in
real
touch.
estate part of it, because I'm really interested, especially being in like Aspen, bro. What is like the best part of your job? Obviously, you love meeting the clients and connecting with clients, but like, yeah, what is the thing that you like the
I
most?
mean, yeah, that's really it. Like, dude, I take my clients to dinner or we go skiing and like getting to know them one on one. Like that's really special. Bonding in a place that brings us all together. You know, I mean, it's the mountains for everybody here. So skiing, dude. I mean, I guess the freedom of my profession is what I really enjoy. You know, it's flexible, dude. I mean, there's not one set task. It's not like I'm scrubbing floors and I'm a janitor. But one day, I mean, sometimes I might have to scrub floors. But then I'm driving G wagons to, like I said, private airports. It's like it's always the unknown, right? Like you have a set list of things that you know you have to accomplish, but you're constantly getting new tasks, and like that's it for me. It's not like the same thing daily, you know. It's like there's always something new and something cool and awesome experiences. Like this client's house I'm at, he got a new car, and like I got to be he's out of town, like he doesn't live here. This is just his vacation home. So like I got to take the delivery of the car and be the first one to drive it, and rip plastic off of it, and like it's cool. You have a lot of awesome experiences in doing this.
Damn, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I love. And then the second part question, bro, just for like, because I mean, who knows? Somebody listening to this is thinking about getting into property management themselves one day. What do you think the most challenging part of being a property management business owner is?
The stress load. I mean, dealing with calls when things aren't going right, and um, a lot of times that's the middle of the night. You know, these people have crazy schedules, dude. So a lot of them are rock stars, and issues happen at 2 in the morning.
Well said. Yeah. Dang. I can understand that. Yeah. Especially because those houses are investments.
But yeah, they definitely are, and you know, like these people actually depend on you to protect their investment. So when things aren't working right, and they show up and things happen, like they're in panic mode, right? Because like that's what they rely on you for. They don't know how to fix it, so like all the weight's on my shoulders essentially. But that's okay, dude, because I've always done really good under pressure, and I reassure people, I'm like, look, no matter what it is, like there's a way to fix it, right? Like no matter how much money it is, if the part is on back order, I mean, we can fix it, right? Like so that's just it. Like just trust in me. Like look, I understand it's not working. Let me take care of it now, right? Like you brought it to my attention. Sit back, let me handle it. That's where we do really well though too. Is like the stress load under pressure, man. That's when I excel, Noah.
Feel that. Yeah. Unless you're like deep in the trees and there's a freaking cliff that you're taking me down, bro. The stress levels are high, bro.
Yeah, that's my stress relief when I'm stressing myself out. I'm used to everybody else stressing me out.
Yeah, get out there and let Mother Nature stress you out a little bit.
Yeah, man, for real. It's just me and this mountain, you know. That's the coolest part though, dude. It's like I'll be able to get a breakfast lap or a lunch lap every day this season. Like, I didn't have that freedom last year. I'll ski 150 days this year. So the freedom, man. We all work towards freedom, and I think I've found mine, and I'm really appreciative for it, and I'm going to keep working hard for it.
What is so like as a being a property like manager, what does like a day in the life look like?
Well, for this guy, I mean, obviously I wake up and take the kids to school, and then I get after it. So, I mean, you have a set amount of tasks. Like, we have X amount of properties. I go to like a few of them daily or whatever, once a week usually, unless they have like a different need, right? And like sometimes I'll have to go to the store and come back a different day or whatever it is. I mean, it's literally the unknown. I mean, property management is everything from taking care of the people and their assets. I mean, it's so diverse, dude. I mean, there's just not like one picture I can paint for you what does property management look like. I mean, it's super complex. There's all kinds of different levels to it.
Yeah, I mean, no, you kind of did paint a picture. I can imagine every day is something different. You're bopping into different houses.
It literally is. You find an issue or a leak, or I mean, it's endless. You are constantly running across new things daily and new situations where you're like, man, I've never dealt with this before. Like, what do we do? And then you find the solution. So then you gain that experience. You know, it's like it's very cool. You become very knowledgeable of the way these homes and systems work.
Right, which will translate to one day when you're owning that home that you're sitting at right now, you'll know exactly how to take care of it.
Yep.
And then when I get my home out there, I know I'm going to call you to take care of it.
Dude, come on. Come on, dude. You'll be sitting next to Ed Milet.
The next Ed Milet. I wish, bro. I actually saw Ed Milet in person. I went to a conference in Las Vegas. I think it's a real estate thing. I told Jen about it, actually.
Yeah, we're going. We're actually leaving next week for her Coldwell Banker real estate conference.
Wow, where's that one at?
Vegas.
Dang.
It's at the Fountain Blue, so like we got a room there, and it'll be cool. Should be a good time.
That's awesome. Kids coming with you?
Heck no.
He said, heck no. Get away.
Not to Vegas. I love the kids, man, but I don't know. There's questions I can't answer for things you see in Vegas, you know?
Yeah, very true. I remember my parents, I don't know. See, hey, this is back to that naive or the ignorance is bliss kind of thing. Because my parents took us out to Vegas. I was probably like 11 or 12, maybe like 10 or 11.
Dang.
Nash, my youngest brother, wasn't even born yet. It was like me, Nathan, and Nicholas, bro. I remember I was like 11 or 12, and we're walking the strip of Vegas, bro. And my 11-year-old, 12-year-old mind, bro, all I remember was like there was these guys on the corner like handing out like the little like the stripper cards.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm 11 and 12, bro. And I'm like looking at my parents. I'm like, you know, I was a little shithead, so I'm like a few yards behind them, bro. Like,
yeah, you're trying to figure out how to sneak into the club.
Yes, bro. But I'm like 11 or 12, and I'm stacking up these fucking cards. Like I'm playing like trading cards, bro. Like I'm stacking up these girls, bro. And I remember we get back to the place, and my dad, I guess they found them or something, and I have like a freaking starting lineup.
Oh man, your dad too. He made you own it, didn't he?
Oh, 100%. But looking back into it, that normalized everything. So like I've been to Vegas tons of times since then. Because I had that experience at 11 or 12, like now I go back, I know what it is. I'm not acceptable to like fall into those traps.
Exactly. Yep. Been there, done that. That's it, dude. Life's a learning experience. You just got to learn.
Yeah. Damn, that's awesome, bro. So your Jen's business, your wife's business is going good. Real estate's going good.
Yeah, dude. We're both we're both doing really well this year. It's probably going to be our best year to date.
That's great, bro. And I can't wait to celebrate when I come out to ski. Which we gotta whenever the mountain opens, bro. Now that I'm back in Michigan, and I hate saying this like this, but like I own my own. I'm still struggling with a little bit of imposter syndrome. I'm still trying to battle it out. But now that I have my own business as well, the time that I have is I can literally pop up whenever I want now. So that's,
Yeah, dude. You already know. You got a spot here all winter long, baby.
I know, and I'm going to take advantage of it, especially now that you're in a place of business. Maybe I can come out there and help with doing some
Yeah,
marketing,
dude.
or we can create some content or something.
That would be epic. We could get some videos riding, and yeah, there. I mean, it's endless, bro. And then you can do Coldwell Banker stuff all day too. They need somebody so bad.
Yeah, we can just make it a full like business and leisure. We can like ski 3 or 4 days of the week. I could work
Man,
2 days of the week. Make
that
it worth
sounds
it. Yeah,
perfect. Let's really do that.
100%, bro. 100%. Would you?
I'll
What
take
if?
you back to cloud. I'll take you back to Cloud 9.
Oh my God, bro! Can you please explain to the audience that is not familiar with the ski scene and the Aspen scene what Cloud 9 is, bro?
So Cloud 9 is a lodge up on top of Highlands Mountain. It's been around for a really long time. It's the most exclusive, basically, place you can ski into on the mountain. It's nothing but a party, and there's champagne guns and money shooters. It's a club for the elite of the elite. So much so that like they get drunk and like can't ski, so they got to ride the snowcat down with the trash. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, tables are $20,000 if you don't have hookups, and you literally book it like a year in advance. So like right now, Cloud 9's probably booked out. Obviously, we have connections, so that I guess that's also an advantage to working with us. We have deep connections within the community where we can get you into places like that. Uh, you got to witness it. We skied right into Cloud 9, sat down, free drinks. I mean, that's how it goes, man. It's just all about who you know.
Yeah, bro, that was an experience. You said $20,000 for the tables.
One table.
Every table in there was sold. Every table was packed, sold
And
out.
they get more expensive inside. 20 grand's the deck.
Damn,
Yep. Yeah, for one day.
that's insane that people are dropping 20 bands on one. Like maybe because you're skiing most of the day, probably. So you're probably only there for like 3, 4 hours max.
Well, there's kind of like a different culture that goes into Cloud 9, though. Those are the people who, I don't know, I feel like I'm talking shit and I'm not throwing shots, but like a lot of people are like, oh, we're on vacation and we want the experience, right? So they clip their skis on and take pictures with their skis on and they go straight to Cloud 9 all day. That's really the kind of crowd that's there. It's the real partiers.
Yeah, which is it's cool. That's a cool thing. I don't mind that.
Yeah, that is cool, dude. Like après ski, like it's epic. It's cool. We get to experience that. Yeah, no, it's incredible. I mean, if you've never been to Cloud 9, you got to experience it at least once. We go a few times every year. I mean, it's just fun to swing in, say hi to
Yeah,
my buddies and enjoy a beer. I mean, the views are incredible of the Maroon Bells. It's awesome, dude. It's a really good place to party if you're gonna party for sure.
was, bro. And I remember too. We took the lift because the first time we were like on the other side of the mountain and we didn't really go. Like it was towards the end of the day, like maybe like 2:33, right before the closing
Yep.
time. I remember we took that lift up and like the lift goes over the Cloud 9 bar to the right.
Yeah, that's the Cloud 9 lift. Yep.
And I remember like going up the lift, bro, and I was just looking down like, oh my
They're getting
God. You just see
after it. Yeah, dude.
champagne and bottles and bro,
Yep.
it was epic.
Champagne guns, dude.
Yeah, gold champagne.
Yeah, they get after it up there for sure. It's fun. You gotta get a
Yeah.
couple here.
And sure enough, bro, you did. You got us right in. You talked to the dudes at the top. You had
I
one
know.
guy.
Remember, there's like the cop there. He always questions everybody. He's like, "Oh no, we're booked out." I'm like, "Yeah, I know this guy."
And boom, there we are. Cloud 9. I was honestly, bro, that was such an experience. Even like when you go in, because outside is like a whole different, like you said, like the inside was obviously more money is in there, bro. But as soon as you go outside and you go inside, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. I mean, there's times literally you're getting sprayed with champagne 20 foot away. It's just a storm of champagne, which is, I mean, that's cool. It's like, damn, this is sick.
Yeah. For you, obviously, it's normalized at this point, but like,
I don't know, dude. I'm not a big partier. I'm more of a family guy. So like it's a treat even when I go. I mean, yes, it's normal on the fact that like this is Aspen and that's how people get after it, but it's a treat to go to Cloud 9 for sure. It definitely is. It's special.
Have you now I'm just this is all out of curiosity. You don't have to say if you don't want to, but like when you're out there skiing at Aspen, has you like seen like any like high like a celebrity or like anything like
Oh,
that?
dude,
Anything that rings a bell?
I saw Kim Kardashian on Aspen Mountain.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Skiing or just like in the village?
Yeah, skiing. Pizza.
She's wow, she skied.
Yeah. They go to Jackson Hole a lot too. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, no, you see, I mean, dude, you see everybody. I mean, you'll literally be walking town and there's Bezos popping out of Kimosabe, which is a hat place. I mean, they're the most elite individuals in the world are here, and you see them regularly. It's normal. It's like you can't get starstruck, you know. Like they don't like that. They don't like to be called sir. I'm finding out, like, you know me, dude. Your dad trained me. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm finding out that these people don't like that. That doesn't make them feel normalized. They want to be your friend, kind of.
Right. They don't want to be put on a pedestal.
Like, know your place, but treat them like your friend, you know?
Right, yeah. They don't want to like be put on a pedestal of like this
exactly
conglomerate.
Yep. And if they do, those aren't the people you want to work with, because they're not. They think their shit doesn't stink, you know? They're too good for everybody, so.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. What's the long term? You guys gonna be out there for a while, or what's the? You got something else on your radar?
I think this is it for us, dude. I mean, obviously we aspire for land, and we want horses and stuff eventually. You know, speaking of your newspaper article that you were going to be a property manager, essentially. What did you say? A real estate manager.
Yep.
Dude, I was going to be a farmer.
Really?
I always we won't say what crop I can grow, but pretty good at growing said crop. Have been since high school. My parents were that cool. I guess my mom was that cool.
Your mom is pretty freaking cool.
And yeah, dude, I mean, I want a hobby farm for sure. We got a nice garden going at the house right now, even. So yeah, to have some property and, you know, side by side and horses and all the toys, dude, dirt bikes and four wheelers and snowmobiles and of course a ginormous ski quiver. I just want to be a mountain man eventually and have a hobby farm, and hopefully the business will run and I can maintain the relationships, both new and old. And basically just be more client facing in the sense that I just am a relations builder.
Like that. Dude, I might get like that's a t-shirt right there. Like on the like I'm a relationship builder.
I'm the relationship builder. With
that's
a hammer.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I don't know. Not like I'm the kind of guy, dude, like I hate punching a clock, right? Like I hate showing up to a house and like, all right, this took me an hour and a half, right? Like I hate that. Like I don't want to be on a clock schedule. I want to do shit at my pace eventually, which obviously right now that's my role in the business. I have to, and I have to keep things getting maintained and tasks being complete at a certain deadline, right? But eventually it'll be nice to just pull up and be able to shoot the shit with clients, dude, you know, and like really just focus on the relationship building part and making sure the guys are doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's me, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of the guys, I just hired my first guy last week, or it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. How was the hiring and like finding like good people to work with? Like how have you been able to navigate that?
You know, I started the business, as you know, and we thought we wanted to partner up with this other couple. Both had great skill set and could contribute a lot to the business, basically. But it was kind of on their back burner, so that's it, dude. I mean, you know, in owning a business, and I'm sure you know this too and can relate, but nobody values your business the way you do, right? Meaning, like, they're going to show up and it's a job if they didn't start the business, right? Like, that's it. So it's tough to find people that actually care. That being said, there are good people in this valley. And we actually did finally we're going to do an in-house hire on this guy. He's a good buddy of mine, been my friend since I've lived in this valley. And is also
what do you mean by in-house hire?
In-house hire, like we talked for a while about like 1099ing people and them just subcontracting to us, but we're going to hire this guy W-2. Like we
Gotcha.
officially have our first employee. Great friend, been at a property management company himself for quite some time now and knows the ropes. So he's kind of going to be a key piece. Obviously, the partnership thing's a whole different story, but this guy is definitely making enough money to care. On top of that, we're good friends, so he really does care, and he's gonna basically help me build, dude. I'm gonna get more into that client-facing role that I'm looking for, and this guy is gonna basically go around and make tasks for people, and we're gonna hire other people to show up and do the labor, basically. So it's we're just getting started, but yeah, it's gonna be really good here going into next year. I think we'll have a really strong team. I'm pretty excited.
Damn, man, that's awesome, bro. And just hearing you talk about it is just so, it's such like it just feels good to hear this, man.
For sure. I know. It feels good to say it, dude, because, like, I'm not going to lie, bro. I was that guy, like, it was tough to live here. I've asked my mom and dad to help me sometimes, like, hey, like, I'll pay you back when I get this check. Will you spot me for rent, And, like, obviously, we always paid them back, and I've always been a man of my word. But, yeah, dude, it's a struggle to live here, so, uh-oh.
Well, it's gonna make the payoff more worth it though. Once you guys
What does
get
that
going,
say? Why does it say reconnecting?
looks good on my end. I don't see nothing.
All right, cool. As long as we're good. So, yeah, I guess where I was going with that is, like, it's finally nice to, like, know that I got me, right? Because, like, I didn't know how we were going to make it work. I got kids. Stuff pops up for school, and they need 20 and $50 here. And, dude, I used to, like, be like, shit, how are we going to do that? Now it's like, I don't think about that. I just know that's a need for my kids, and, like, they get what they need, and that's where we're at. And it's nice to, like, be comfortable.
Yeah, it gives just like a little blanket of comfort to allow you to either try a new venture or to like double down on what you got going on. Is
Exactly.
like
We've been doubling
huge.
down, dude.
Yeah. What would
Doubling
it look
down.
like if your son was like, Dad, I want to do what you do.
He already does, bro. He's 4 years old, and he'll go to a property with me and be like, Dad, the doorbell's broke here. It's not working. Like Blaze already has an eye for it. So yeah, that's I mean, obviously I support my kids and whatever they want, but yeah, I would love to leave my legacy for my son to continue for sure. I would want nothing more in life. That'd make me feel extremely complete to be not only his role model, but create a legacy that continues through him and his family and future generations.
Yeah, they
I
can
want
just
nothing
walk
more than that.
into
I
it.
come from a small family business, so I definitely see Blaze filling my shoes.
That's right, because your dad owns his own business too, right?
Yep, cable TV business. So basically, he'll put coax or fiber optic on the telephone pole or bury it underground for Spectrum in Wyoming. Yep, so that's a big contract too. So yeah, man, I definitely come from a long line of go-getters. A lot of my family is self-employed.
Yeah. Because my parents were not self-employed, and me being self-employed, I would say the first few years was more kind of like, all right, we'll see what happens. Like, good luck, we'll see. And now
Yep.
that I've been like out on my own doing it for like the past 5, 6 years, now they're like, oh, we really don't have to say much because we see just from like years of doing it that like he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna be good. Were your parents
That's
supportive of you when you were going into business?
yes and no. I mean, yes, they always have my back and my best interest. However, I kind of feel like, when we made this leap to move to Aspen, I mean, they were losing a lot, right? Like we're moving and they're losing grandkids essentially. As I guess in the aspect where you can't just drive next door. We're not in the same town anymore, right? Like now we're 6.5 hours away or whatever it is. Um, so truthfully, I mean, it was really a sore subject for a long time, dude. And especially like when we decided to make the move here, right? And like, then we couldn't make ends meet and we had to get help. Like, yeah, they're like, well, dude, you were doing fine living here. And like, now you're there and struggling. Like, what the fuck? Like, I literally have had that conversation with my dad. And, now that we're finally like becoming established and things are going good, like they come here and we go to a nice dinner and I pay and they don't think about it, right? It's like, it's nice. It's nice to be at that point in my life. Like we can go to a $500 or $1,000 dinner and like I pay it and they're like, holy shit. Like, I mean, It's nice, dude. It is really nice. And yeah, I think that they deep down supported me and believed in me, but definitely had some negative, harsh feelings when we first moved here. And now they see this place for what it is. They've come here enough, and we've taken them on hikes and really shown them what Aspen's about, and they're all about it. You know, they're like, wow, we're really proud of you for making your way here, and it's we see it. You know, like it's great. Our grandkids to get to grow up skiing 4 different mountains, and there's a lot of pros to living here in the mountains, man. It's safe. I mean, I leave my keys in my truck every single night. I don't lock anything, tools, nothing. I mean, it's everything's wide open, dude. It's so safe out here.
I guess, yeah, when when everybody's well paid and, you know, they're not worried about trying to lick off of somebody else, they're just staying in their lane.
There's still a lot of struggle in this valley. I mean, not everybody is comfortable. It takes true grit to really figure it out here, dude. A lot of determination. There's people who move here and it doesn't work out, and they move back out. You see it all the time. I mean, you literally see it daily. So there is still a lot of hurt and a lot of struggle in the valley. But that's also a difference I want to make, dude. Like, we're giving back to the community. I mean, we're donating money to Bailey School here in Aspen, and that's really what it's about to me, right? Like, I want to be successful, but I also want to share the success. Like, I'm not greedy. Like, I just want what I want, and that's it. You know, like I'm pretty simple minded in that aspect, dude. It's like I really want to help others. I really do.
That's awesome.
Good stuff, man. It's good to be a part of a place like this.
Yeah, and I saw it too when I was living there. People would move there, all the hype, and then they'd either get caught up in the lifestyle and like end up losing their job, or it's like it's easy to get caught up in the lifestyle. You kind of have to like be an adult about it, you know? Like, yeah,
For
we're
sure,
in
dude. There's so much alcoholism here. Like, it's just a party town. That's what people do. They come on vacation and party. So a lot of the locals fall into the cracks too, you know, and I've seen it destroy people. It sucks.
literally, yeah. I've lived in my whole life. I lived in, well, I was just consider Colorado just one, like different areas of Colorado. But I lived in two tourist like towns. And when you're living in like in a tourist city and you're a local, bro, like
Yeah,
it is very easy to get off the tracks.
that ain't
Because like
nothing but
you're
a
there
party.
coming in to have a good time, and you could always like, oh, every day is a new good time. Every day is a new good time. And I've seen
Yep.
it. One of my good friends out there, bro. Unfortunately, he got sucked into it, and it was like halfway through the season, we were living at Vail, and obviously Vail's like a higher end, like people out there got money, and you know we're going out to the clubs and doing all the things, but like he just took it to a next level, bro, and he just couldn't like he couldn't manage the lifestyle with like the doing what you have to do to survive.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody dabbles in that lifestyle. You kind of fall victim to it, but it's like it's the realization, like, look, like this isn't the path I want to go down. Like, this is not going to help me achieve my goals in life. So, like, let's straighten it out. You know, that's really what it was for me, dude. I mean, especially like struggling, right? Like, life is hard when you struggle. I mean, life's hard in general. So, like, when you're struggling to make ends meet, like, yeah, you definitely fall victim to a lot of stuff, but you just got to persevere, man. You got to see that's not the lifestyle, and take yourself out of that element and those surroundings, and do it for yourself.
Mic drop. That was the real mic drop right there.
That was it.
From your experience, now you've been out there for like 5 years. If what kind of advice would you give to somebody if they're like from Clarksville, Tennessee, and they're like, I want to live in Aspen, Colorado? Like, where would you recommend them to even start?
Well, first things first, like, don't get sucked into like the being people who have strong opinions, right? Like, doesn't matter what you look like or what you drive. Like, be a good person. Like, the world lacks good people. So I guess that's the start. Like, don't move here unless you're a good person, because you'll move quick if you're not a good person. I've seen it. Um, and just really like count your blessings. You know, be thankful for what you do have and not what you don't have. Because when you move here, dude, you can live a life of comparison. And I mean, if I did that daily, Noah, I would lose my mind, right? Like, I don't have a mansion. I have a nice house, but I don't have a mansion. Like, it's almost unreal. um, just stay true to who you are and work hard and achieve your goals in life and stay in your own lane. Really, that's my best advice.
Awesome, man. You're killing
Is this
it.
one going to get 75,000 views?
Hopefully.
Heck
No,
yeah.
bro. So yeah, enough about that, man. Let's get to the fun stuff. This is just now. This is randoms off the top of my head. If there's any, let's do country because you can't say Colorado because you already live there. If there's any place that you could pack up tomorrow and go skiing at, where would you pick?
Zermatt.
Where at?
Zermatt, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah, dude.
Never
Still
heard of
want to
it.
go. But yeah, heli skiing is normal there.
Oh, okay. Say less. Have you been heli skiing?
No, but I'm really hoping to go for my birthday this year. I've been pushing. So
When's your birthday?
December 23rd.
Bro, in Telluride they have, I don't know about Aspen, but in Telluride they have some pretty decent heli trips.
Yes, I know that actually. You want to come out? Let's do it.
Dude, I actually would be down. I'm sure you have like a list of homies that say that they'd be down, but like I would be, for one, I'd be down and I'd actually pull up. And for three, I would shred the shit out of that mountain.
Well, yeah, that's half the fun right there. I mean, you showing up would be stoke factor, but yeah, actually getting to shred too, like somebody that can shred, yeah, that would be epic. Let's do it. Let's do that. If I don't get to go to Zermatt, let's go to what is it? It's Silverthorne or Silverton.
Yep, Silverton.
Yeah, dude, I've heard about that. I have a good buddy, actually, the guy who's going to start working with me. He did it last year or 2 years ago.
Wow.
Said it was sick. Super sick. He's a snowboarder too. You would love him. He's a rad guy.
Yeah, when I come out there, we're gonna pull up. I actually almost
right.
Yeah, I tried to swing it when I was out there because the more people you get, the cheaper the cost of like the flight
Exactly.
is. And I think it was like 6 or 8. If we could get like 6 or 8 like solid riders, you don't want to bring anybody out there that's like struggling to get down the
Yeah.
Because like you got to have I don't know if there's Abby training. Is there Abby training involved with that?
I don't know if there's training, but I know you got to have a bag, a beacon, and a probe.
Yeah, you definitely have to and you have to have some knowledge of how to use your beacon and your probe and your airbag.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, wouldn't want to take like I don't think my brother would even be able to manage. I'd be too worried of like because I'm like riding and I'm always like, look, is he good? Is he good? I just want to just shred and just get down to the bottom. And no re-shredded, so it's like
we'll get Nate all tuned up this year.
Yeah,
it's repetition, bro.
Yeah, and last year was his first year on the big mountains, bro, and I was very just impressed.
Yeah, we had fun,
bro.
We had a great time when you guys came out. I would love to do that again.
Yeah, it was good to see like my younger brother like step up to the plate and like actually hold his own out there.
Yeah, dude. No, that was an absolute blast. I had a riot when you guys were here. It was great.
It was a good time.
I remember
bro.
you guys are like, all right, we might leave and go to Vail. I'm like, we'll ski Aspen again if you don't. And you're like, all right, fuck it. We're not going to Vail. We're going to stay again.
It was so hard to leave, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The worst part and the hardest part about that whole trip was like having to leave.
Yeah, well, that and then actually having to leave, like that little car crossing Vail Pass going back to Denver.
That part was even just like waking up that next day, like, Rex, should we go ride at Vail? Should we do Vail? And it's like Aspen's right here.
It was so convenient, right? Hot shower and a nice right there. Good food.
Yeah. But you're not too far from Vail for this. So for this season, bro, we definitely are going to pop out there for a few days.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down. I've been told Vail's fun.
Yeah, and I know Vail. I mean, I rode there. Like, I probably had like 300 days on the mountain, so I know like some good.
Oh yeah, totally down, dude. It's just like life. I mean, you can always learn a new area too to ski and places. Yeah, I mean, you got to try everything.
But we can wrap up, man. What is High Altitude Property Services? What is on the what does the next 6 months look like for you guys?
We're gonna keep scaling, man. We're gonna pick up new accounts that are good people and really grow this thing, be the biggest premier property management company in Aspen someday.
I love that. And what do you think that, because this is just out of curiosity, because everybody acquires clients differently. What do you think works best for you personally?
You know, what's seemed to work lately is like word of mouth. Like we have a lot of clients who are based out of Austin, Texas, right? So like one of them talks to the other, and they both have homes in Aspen, and oh, you should meet this guy Rhys. He's great. He's my property manager. And then boom, they meet me, and they're like, wow, like he's a real person, and it's straightforward from there. I mean, it's easy. That's really um that's grown me from not only taking care of homes to now doing like commercial scale. I mean, we manage a bakery and two restaurants right downtown Aspen. So we're doing commercial now. So yeah, dude, it's the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, it
I'll,
really
I'll
is. Well, I
take you.
guess the amount of
Probably one of my favorite ones when you come to town.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited to see, because last time obviously your business was just getting started, and now it's obviously you have some traction. So I'm
You're
excited to
gonna
get
be
out.
impressed, dude. We're like way more established than when I just saw you. Even it's
I
insane.
believe it, man.
It's awesome.
Even when I was there and we were talking about it, we were just throwing ideas, or like that's like a lot of people. Even though I like to be realistic and make it make sense, you do have to throw some ideas out there and have some hopes and some dreams. And when we were
Yeah,
just in the garage hanging out, bro, we were just talking like how we want our businesses to look like, and it's good to see both of us are actually making those steps towards what we were actually saying
we
that
were
day.
both persistent, bro.
That's what it is, man.
The persistence is key, man. No, this is super awesome. I definitely appreciate you having me on here. I would love to do it again.
Yeah, bro, we should definitely do it again. And even like, yeah, it doesn't get like it's just a new hobby, new podcast, new YouTuber, whatever, bro. It's like I find the more value of like when I'm like 20 years from now, looking back at this conversation me and you were having as we're like sitting in Switzerland somewhere, like dang, bro, remember back in 2025, like like the
I
shit that we
can't
were
wait.
talking about.
I do. I know you'll be there for the ride for sure. I'm looking forward to being old and being able to travel more and having homies to travel with. You know, I know you're one of those guys for sure.
Yeah, man. I tell all my close friends the same thing too, is like the thing that we can do now to make that even better is just take care of our health and our bodies and our wellness. Cause I tell my friends is the guy I was on the phone with yesterday, I'm like, what was he saying? He was like, oh bro, when I'm 40, I ain't fucking skiing. I'm like, bro, when I'm
What?
50, and I'm skiing, I'm to be 60, bro, and I'm shredding still.
Oh yeah, bro. We got Klaus Obermeyer here. He invented the Obermeyer gear. Started as a ski instructor, and the kids he was instructing would get cold, so he literally made snow gear to keep them warm. He's 109 or 10 and still skis here in Aspen.
And I believe it because you see it. You'll be on the ski lift and you look over and it's like an old couple. We're like, oh, we're 60
You're
years
like,
old
yep,
and we've been shredding. We got first chair today. Like, what?
right. That's awesome though, right? It's all about having that person to go on the adventure with for sure. I definitely
Exactly, bro.
and a lot, man. She's helped shape me into the man that I am today. That's for damn sure.
That's awesome. And tell her I said the same thing to take care of her health and her body because I want
I
her to
will.
be there with us.
That's funny
Shredding
you say
too.
that, bro. Like just today, I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I'm not the person on the outside I need to be for myself, you know. So like, really gonna work on like clean eating and being more active and physical. It's hard though. This work is so demanding, you know. It's like I don't
Yeah,
get time, so it's that's just the excuse though, you know. Like you can do anything you want. So that's really it for me. We're gonna
right.
dive into
But
the
the
new year,
exterior,
starting with clean health, man, eating better and doing right, doing the things we need to do. That just increases your
yeah.
brain power.
Yeah, and the exterior is one thing, like appearance and like that's more like subjective. I would say like it's more fundamental. Like I just had a back injury the other day, bro, and it low key put me out for a while. And I was like thinking like I cannot be 40 years old, 50 years old and have like a back injury like this.
I
So
feel
just
it.
like
Yep.
little things like your knees and your back and like even before I go like play a sport or pickleball, bro, like just a small stretch, like just do like a little stretch, like just these little things that we can do to like prolong ourselves. Cause I tell my friends this, bro, and I don't want to be alone because it's going to happen. When my
Yeah,
kids
you
are
got
out
it.
of my
Yeah,
house
that's
and
it.
I'm in retirement mode,
too, probably.
Say that again.
I said it probably helps you remind yourself too. Like you got to take the steps necessary, you know. Like it's a reminder for yourself on top of encouraging your good friends. So that's super important, bro. You know me. I love positive and negative feedback for sure. I love constructive criticism.
We all need that too. And just to touch up on that last thing is, because like I tell them, bro, like when my kids get out and I'm in retirement mode and I'm traveling the world snowboarding, and I tell my wife the same thing. I'm like, babe, I want you to like start thinking about it now, because in 30 years, like I want to continue doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, actually. Yep. Yeah,
And
and
I
I
don't
want
want to
you
do it
to
alone.
I doing it too.
Right. And I don't want to do it alone. I want to be like with, you see the people, like you be skiing, there'd be like a group of like older gentlemen and they're fucking shredding together, bro.
Getting it too. I know, bro. It's awesome.
Getting
It's
it.
like gives us all hope for the future for sure.
Yeah. And it does help that I say, because when I tell my homies this, I'm like, I can't just tell my homies and not do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, even in the
Yep.
morning, something little, just going for like a 10-minute walk, just little shit like that to like prolong that, bro. Because one day our kids are going to be out the house and we're going to be retired and we're going to be like, Rhys, where should we go skiing at, bro? And you're going to be
Yeah.
like, wherever the snow is deep.
Let's go to Japan, Noah.
Say less, bro. My back is good. My knees are good. My
Yeah,
ankles
dude.
work.
For
I'm
real.
good.
I can't wait for that, bro. I mean, we can do it now too. It's just we it's in our hands to create, you know. We don't have to wait till
Yeah,
we're do that and experience that. So let's get
that is
on it,
very
man.
true. That is very true. And I think I'm being dead ass when I say, like, for your birthday, December, what is the date again? I'm going to write it down.
2 days before Christmas. Yeah, that would be sick for you and Becca to come out.
Yeah, bro. We'll come out.
Spend
Becca's
Christmas.
not on the level. She's not on the heli ski level, so she might have to stay at
That's
the
all
pool
right,
for
dude.
that.
We'll rip the resorts too. Her and Jen will have fun.
Is Jen heli ski level, you think?
She's gonna push it and go, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was actually super impressed on her skiing.
She can rip.
Yes, being from Clarksville, Tennessee, obviously she's lived out there and has been doing it for a while, which helps. But like that first
Yep.
day we rode, bro, and she was shredding, I was like, damn, this is the Jen I used to know right here, shredding.
That's so, bro. It's a lifestyle, you know. It
Yeah, yeah, man.
when we've done some soul searching and we found our souls, and yeah, I feel the most happy and carefree when I'm on that mountain skiing, dude. I really do. Or snowmobiling anywhere on the mountains.
You're really lucky.
Super.
Yeah, you're really
We worked
lucky
hard
to
to
have
be here,
somebody to
so we
share that
worked
with,
hard for it.
right? And you deserve to enjoy it too.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm working on that part. I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit
Yeah.
and
Well, shit, Rhys. If from the outside looking in, bro, if I were to take a screenshot right now of where you're sitting at, and you said that, oh yeah, you're making it. It looks fucking nice right now, dude.
it's sick, man. No complaints. No complaints at all, man. It's sunny and 70 and got all this fresh mountain air to breathe, dude. Life's good.
Yeah, man.
Life is good, man. I'm looking forward to rekindling and having another winter trip like we did last year. I'm stoked for that. You better come back out.
It's gonna happen. It's all right. It's gonna
Done.
happen. I go out there every year, but since we got close that
No,
last year,
we
obviously we
should
made an effort.
we should act like we didn't talk about it. You could just text Jen and plan something for my birthday.
That would be jumping out
I'll,
the ski resort.
I'll buy. Just line it all up. Plan it all out.
Tell Jen, like, don't tell Reese that we're gonna do this, and then in the background, you're already prepped for it.
Hell yeah. I'll order my new Avi bag.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I think I might come out there twice. I'm gonna bring my wife out there one time, and then I'm gonna go with just the boys. But
Hell yeah.
um,
Bring her both times, dude. Her and Jen can hang out and go to the hot springs and fucking chill too. Becca's always welcome. We like both of you guys a bunch. We vibe
that
with
is
you
true.
guys,
Yeah,
man. You guys are our people.
yeah, man. And we're so thankful you guys made it to our wedding too. That was awesome.
We're we're
It meant a
thankful we
lot.
got it, bro. It was not It was not set in stone. I mean, I knew really bad that I wanted to do whatever I could to make it, even if that was drive if we had to. But yeah, no, it worked out, man. We got some last minute plane tickets, and we literally decided within. I mean, we had talked about it the whole month, and then we decided within like 3 days. We're like, "Yep, fuck it, we're going. I don't care what else is going on. Like, buy the tickets." We bought them like 3 days in advance, bro.
I
But that's it. I knew I was coming one way or another.
Yeah, and I know the sacrifice that it takes, bro. So we're so appreciative that you guys were there. Even to this
Dude,
day, we were looking at pictures the other day, and we're like, oh, Janet Reese came out, and I was watching the videos, and like she did a shout out for you guys coming
I
all
was
the way
gonna
from
say, you guys
Colorado.
even shout us out, bro. I was just gonna say that all the way
It
from
meant a lot.
Colorado.
Yeah. And then my uncle Randy, bro, he mentioned he mentioned the other day. He's from the
We're
Arkansas.
Facebook buddies, bro. I like Uncle Randy. He's good stuff.
Yeah, bro. It's so funny how he just because he has a good personality, he's a good dude, how like he just found his way into everybody's heart. Even in Becca's family that's never met him, they're still calling him Uncle Randy to this day. They
He is,
do.
bro. He's just got that old Southern twang, man. He's just Uncle Randy through and through. He's a good dude,
Uncle
man.
Randy.
Uncle Randy.
Yup, he's a good dude, man. He was up here like the whole week before the wedding, and
Oh,
anywhere we would go, bro, he would come, he would hang out. You know what I'm
yeah, you can
saying?
tell he definitely genuinely loves you deeply. He definitely is on your team. You got a lot of good people around you, man. But that's what makes us, right? It's like we know being a good person is super super important. It's
Right.
that's the thing, right? Like that's the root of it all. Be a good person.
Yeah, man. And like you said earlier in the podcast, I wasn't always a good person either, to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, but you have
I
to
was,
not be a good person to find out that you want to be a good person. You know, that's it. Life's a learn.
that's facts. Yeah.
Big facts.
Shit, man. I probably got to run. It's 4 o'clock here. I got to get ready for my next episode.
Yeah,
But
dude.
bro, this is awesome, man. I'm glad that you could find the time and we could make this happen.
Me too, bro. I'm glad it all worked out. Oh shit. There, go press some buttons, Noah. I'll give you a view
Uh,
one last time. Say bye to Aspen.
oh, that's not a bye. It's I'll see you later.
Yeah. Until next time.
Until what? We're in month 9. I'll see you in 2. It's actually not that far along. I'll see you in 3 months,
November,
bro.
bro. November.
That's when it opens up.
Yep. I'll let you know the date as we get closer. It's always like subject to change, but I want
Yeah.
to say it's like November 15th ish.
Say
So
less.
it's coming. I mean, the mountain's not prime then. There's only a few runs open and stuff, but come December, dude, it's mint.
Yeah, and that'll be enough time for me to get out in the Michigan resorts, get my feet going, get my legs going a little bit,
Exactly.
get warmed
Get
up,
some
and I'll come out
warm up.
fresh.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, sweet. Yeah, thanks for having me, bro. I had a lot of fun and I'm looking forward to the next one already.
Yeah, man, we're gonna do it soon, bro. Thank you, man. Love you.
Yeah,
Thanks
love you
everybody for
too, brother.
watching. See you guys in the
Yeah,
next
thank
one.
you guys. Thanks for giving me the time of your day.
As much as I love doing these podcasts virtually, I much rather sit down and talk to somebody one-on-one in person. I can look at them, I can feel the energy that they're giving off, and it's just a better vibe. So if you know anybody that would be interested or that would be a good guest for the podcast show, please get us in contact, put us together, or just relay them my information. I would love to sit down and talk to them.